Hello and welcome to my awesome health journey. I am Brett Dupree, and I just learned I accidentally wrote it myself somehow on this shirt, so I better put this in the wash. Anyways, this is my awesome health journey. I am talking about a weigh-in that I did yesterday. I wanted to weigh in. As if you've been paying attention at all to my series for a long time, or if you haven't, I don't weigh myself very often. I used to be one of those people who, when I'm dieted, I would weigh myself daily or weekly or every other day. I'd weigh myself a lot. I was kind of prescribed to that, to keep track thing. And I learned through my therapist and my nutritionist and really thinking that never helped. That just made myself feel worse or too much better, if you will, if I lost a lot of weight. I talked about this a few times. I remember last time I lost 60 to 80 pounds in 6 months, or is it 5 months? I don't know. I just know I weighed myself until end of June, July, because I just saw that on I like looking at my past. And I just saw that me thumbs up, or looking at that scale and seeing that. And I remember how freaked out I was because I lost 15 pounds in 2 weeks. I was losing weight, and I did a huge dive, maybe 16, but it was 8 or 10 in 2 weeks. And I was like, holy crap, that's wow, that's too much. And then I was starving myself back then. I was doing keto slash bulletproof coffee, literal bulletproof coffee, because I worked at Microsoft at the time, and Microsoft had the ability to buy bulletproof coffee. You can buy it in the fridge cold, or they'll actually make it for you warm, literal the bulletproof company. You can do that, and that's what I did. And also they had all the drink free coffee, so every time I was hungry at work, I would just drink a cup of coffee, which was probably great for my adrenals with all that caffeine. And and during those, it was I would do 3 days of fasting and then 4 days of eating. And I don't know why I'm telling you, but every once in a while I eat a pickle because I read somewhere pickles were negative. Plus I had vinegar, and vinegar causes blood sugar to lower, and the whole point was anyway. What I'm saying is I don't weigh myself, and so I decided to weigh myself yesterday because last time I weighed myself was February or April, 3 months ago, at least 3-4 months ago. And next time I weigh myself is going to be the end of August, which is just going to be that's when I go to get my physical and my 6 month. It's weird that my yearly physical and my 6 month diabetes check are 2 weeks, 1 week apart. I don't know why they can't combine those two, but the way they, insurance for you. And then, but my other one where I take the shocking machine to get the full body weight, that's not until October, which that's the one that means the most to me because that measures body mass and fat, and it's one I use the most. So yesterday Orange Theory has one of those things. I don't think it's as accurate. I mean, it doesn't look as accurate because it's not as gigantic, and if something's bigger and cooler and they actually measure your waist, then that goes into the calculations as well by waist, circumference around your belly. I assume that's more accurate, and it has a more detailed body mass. Anyways, I did the one at Orange Theory. I did the Orange Theory last one in March, and since I wasn't doing it, I decided to. I know, I feel like I'm just rambling at this point. It's 4 minutes in, I still haven't got to the point. Anyway, so yesterday I did that. I had a sadness meal planned out, and then I had a happy meal planned out. My happy meal is quesadilla tacos, and sadness meal was a sandwich from Safeway. Because, it's good, but it's not a treat. And unfortunately, I went the sadness meal. I weighed in at 422, which is not. I wanted 415 was my hope, and I thought I would hit it because this shirt is so freaking loose up here, it's just loose. And apparently, that fat in the bottom of my stomach, which feels bigger than usual, is a lot. And so apparently I'm just losing more weight up here. And you know, the interesting part about like mentioning that time I was 334, I look at that and my face was still kind of chubby and bigger. I'm not saying my face is skinny now. You know, I still have like, you know, this and a little bit here. You can't really see that because of the beard. And, you know, but at the same time, I think a lot of Ozempic face, what they're talking about, because I'm on the GLP-1s, is just the face losing inflammation. Like, I think a lot of the bigness in the face was just, like, whatever the heck inflammation is. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I've just read inflammation bad. But my face feels smaller every time I look at it now and look at it in those old pictures of me weighing at 420. My face was bigger. Weighing in at 400, my face. And I saw those pictures. I'm like, I think my face is bigger in that photo, and I weigh almost 90 pounds less. 90 pounds. And honestly, my body didn't look that much different. I don't think I'm going to really look different to me unless I get under 300. Like, I'm looking at 330. I'm like, you still look pretty big to me. But 330 is still pretty big. I remember that was my fattest. And this is still hard on me in the sense of this not trying to lose weight but wanting to lose weight thing that I'm have going on, and I'm slowly ticking. So while my weight wasn't as high, it was still like 7 pounds less than March. In February, for some reason, that was 423. I think that one was wrong or something when I did it, because I was like 430 in October. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, but it was less, but the body fat percentage was also less on that machine in comparison, and the body fat was down like 6 pounds, something like that. Or 4 pounds. I was thinking 4 pounds. And so I've been losing on average, because I'm down, last I checked on the one at the clinic, I'm down 20 pounds of fat over 10 months. And so I'm losing roughly 2 pounds of fat per month, which is good. But, you know, everything I read, I'm healthy. You know, it's healthy to lose 2 pounds of fat per week. But I'm trying not to diet. I'm working on just eating what I want to eat, but making what I want to eat more satisfying and less so, because like if I want to eat less naturally, I'll eat less instead of like eating less to diet, and working on changing my mindset. And 2 years in, I'm not perfect at that by any means. It's still a lot of work to keep up my just to keep up my motivation and inspiration to do this, because it does feel sustainable. I mean, I've been doing this for now like 3 years, and last 2 years been actually going down. You know, I gained a lot of weight doing this intuitive eating, and then I finally lost my intuitive eating weight, and now I'm trying to lose more, but without trying to lose anything. And this slow weight loss is trying, especially with the GLP-1s to help my diabetes. But I see the articles with people losing like 80 pounds in 3 weeks. Not 3 weeks, or 3 months on these medications. And I'm thinking to myself, or people complaining that they've only lost 20 pounds in 3 months, and they're slow losers, and I've lost 20 pounds in 10 months. It's like, that's slow. But at the same time, it's all about mindset, and I am feeling healthier. I'm feeling more comfortable in my body. I mean, look how loose this is. This was not loose a year ago. I didn't even wear this shirt a year ago because it didn't like the way it felt on my body, and now it's just feels like almost a dress. And like all my 5Xs feel like a dress. I'm really hoping I get rid of some of that lower body fat, because I want to start wearing my 4Xs, because they just feel like they fit better up top. It's just still the stomach. Still, when I sit down, it causes that, bottom button to stretch out a little bit. And I'm just trying to not do that. So anyway, I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes, so I'm done. I love you for who you are. You are worthy, and thank you for watching, and you are worthy.